Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Today I'm doing something I'm very conflicted about on a moral level. I'm making a Texas A&M Aggies wreath. I'm not really sure what any of those words mean, but this is a custom order from Michelle, who is like probably the only person I would do this for. Her daughter goes to school, her youngest, goes to school, and each of the classes have names like the Dragons or the Peacocks, and Corinne's class is the Aggies because the teacher went to Texas A&M. I don't know what an Aggie is. I think it's a collie of some kind, but she asked me to make a wreath as an end of the year gift for her, and let's do that. I still don't really know what I'm doing, but the colors are, oh, I just threw this away and I wanted to keep it up here. The colors are burgundy and white. I'm doing the making a one roll wreath with the curls on the outside, the ruffles on the inside. This is all that's left of my roll, so when you cut carefully because this is all that's left. It's 6 20-inch cuts, which I cut at 18, and this is still all I have left, and then 24 10-inch cuts to make the curls to the outside. So let's just get started. I'm going to do one section and then I'm going to speed through the rest. And my fingernail just ripped again. Perfect. Okay, so 18 ties on here. Video will be up there. Hopefully, if not, search how to wire a wreath on my channel. This is a 10-inch piece. I cut the 20-inch pieces first because they can stay flatter. I cut these closer to the roll because they're already pretty much rolled up. I just need to straighten them out. So you want these to not be super tight, because if you make them super tight, you're not going to have enough coverage. I'm rolling. This is about good. Put the seam sides down where the cut is. Make an X. Snug them in tight. And there you go. I have all my 10 inches over here and my 20 inches up there. I saw Damon Oates from Deco Exchange do this. I don't know if he developed it. I'm sure he probably did. But yeah, so this is not my method. I just saw it and I was like, why am I using 2 rolls of mesh every time? I mean, a lot of times I do it as a design choice, but this is mostly going to be covered with ribbon, which most of my wreaths usually are. But yeah, and this is fabric mesh from Craft Outlet. It is super nice. It's so soft. I mean, it's soft for Deco mesh. Most of this stuff feels like window screen. This actually feels like, I don't know, door screen. Okay, so curls on the outside, and then on the inside, I will take a 20-inch piece if I can separate them. And I'm going to fold this in. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. Tuck that under and make our little bow tie shape. And that goes in the middle. And y'all are just going to do that all the way around. And this is, like I said, this is fabric mesh, so it's Deco mesh, but it has fabric strands running. See these, the darker checked parts? That's the actual fabric, which is just, I think it's probably cotton or polyester or something, but it's nice, and it's not fraying very much, which when I was cutting it I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna go around, do that whole wreath, and then we'll have our base done. Okay, here's our base. And Michelle, when I talked to her, I said, you know, do you want me to add? I said, if you know, most of my wreaths have two kinds of meshes in them, two different meshes in them, just because people usually want a big poofy wreath. I said, if it's going on a door for a classroom, maybe not the great idea if it's going in the classroom, whatever. So I was gonna add like a neutral to this, but this is pretty good coverage, I would say. And I have 10, I don't have, of course I don't have my phone with me. I have 10 yards of ribbon of each one. I would need 18, what is 18 times 10 is 180, and there's 360 in here. So that would still be enough for both. So I can go ahead and cut this if I know where my sign is. Y'all, I am just on a roll today, huh? My sign's right here. I got some ribbon tails. I think I might do. I'm out of power right now. I might do 12. Because I don't have a sign for this. There were Texas A&M signs on Craft Outlet, but the one that said Aggies, it was out of stock. I know everybody's really surprised by that. So she said she's gonna get a sign. She's like, I'll get a sign and put it in there. I was like, you literally don't even know how to boil spaghetti. How are you gonna put a sign on a wreath? All right, so my little Christmas sign here is 14 inches. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, I hate this ribbon already. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Come on. Alright, so 12 tails. Let's divide them up into 6 pieces each. I don't like, I don't want to be cutting 12 layers. Well, it'd actually be 24 layers of fabric at once. I feel like every time I do that, the dovetail like shifts. That looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go through, measure 6 of each of these, the stars and the football. Oh, I can't believe I have football ribbon in my house. And then I will come back and we will start putting these in. My ribbons are all cut and dovetailed. My bows are gonna go on one side, y'all know the drill. So I'm gonna do 6, I have 12. I'm gonna do 6 on the outside, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 on the end, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 on the inside, and then 2 will go in between my bows once I put them on. For right now, we're going to do the outside and probably the inside, and I am just going to alternate the polka dots with the stars and the polka dots with the footballs. Pinch them together, fold them in half. Curl them a little bit. This pipe cleaner doesn't match like perfectly, but I think it matches better than a red pipe cleaner would have. scissors. And I think I'm definitely going to have to go in and spray. Did you drop it? Go in and spray this satin ribbon because it doesn't feel very, and it's just not. Give me that. Give me that. You're silly. I wanted to have a little bit more body. Alright, so let me assess this here. The other two are going to go over here once I have the bows on. And I think the sign that I don't like doing this because I don't know where the sign is going to go. But I'm assuming it's going to be somewhere up in here. Is it going to be a rectangle? Is it going to be round? Is it going to be square? Hopefully, before I send this to Michelle, I am able to get the sign from wherever. Whether she orders one off of Etsy, she orders one off a website and has it shipped to my address. I mean, that's probably what's going to happen, but this is my go-to for kind of any sign. Hi, baby. Go lay down. So let's do... Do I want to just do a big bow right here? Then maybe cut another set of tails. I kind of just want to do a big bow. Let's just do a big bow. Ow. All right, so let's do, oh, you know what, I might, wait, isn't it right here? Is it not right here? Where's that ribbon at? I just used it. Oh. I'm gonna throw some of this in the background of the bow, just because it's a little bit sturdier than this and I don't like this as a base. I don't particularly like this as a base either, but once we spray the bow, it'll be nice and fluid. So let's do 12. Let's go to like 6.5. I'm gonna go 6.5 and let me see how much is on it. Yeah, I'll do 4 loops on each side and then 3 loops on each side and then 2 loops on each side and then 1 in the center for the final ribbon. So yeah. Oh, a bunch of stuff just fell over. Cool. Alright, so this is gonna go. Oh, yeah, that's definitely big enough. Not that I was doubting it. Okay, let's see. I'm not gonna do like a tremendous amount of fluffing right off the bat because y'all know I'm gonna smush this bad boy a couple more times. I just want my tails all going where they should be going. Oh god, that's heavy tonight. And this should be super easy. These one roll wreaths, oh, that's what they're called. One roll wreaths, they're super easy to get the bows on because you're not fighting through, 17 layers of mesh. I am going to pull this a little tight to sink it in. Deal with that in a moment. All of you go over here. Okay, so this is the stars, so we do the footballs next. I'm gonna go around and add these, and then this wreath will be done. It's as far as I can take it without a sign, and there's no picks or anything because I'm still not entirely sure if it's a dog, if it's a cow. I'm sure someone below will fill me in. But I mean, even if it didn't have a sign, like, I think it's pretty obvious. So yeah, that's cute. I mean, not me at all. But if Michelle hates it, I can always go sell it to the high school, I guess. Alright guys, be nice to people. Like, comment, subscribe. You can't buy this on Etsy because it's custom, but my Etsy is linked down below if you want to buy any of my other wreaths. My Instagram's in there if you want to follow me. Patreon if you want to join us for sneak peeks, behind the scenes, after shows, buffoonery. And Venmo if you want to buy me a coffee. A box of coffee. You would buy, if you want to buy me 24 coffees, you can donate $5 on Venmo to tip me. Alright guys, good night. Be nice. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.